Hi guys, it's Carol. How are ya? I've got a cold and a sore throat. I kept my granddaughter Tuesday, Wednesday, and today because she was home from school sick with a cold and sore throat, mostly a cold. She just was coughing and sneezing and blowing her nose. And then, I don't remember if it was Tuesday or Wednesday, Casey woke up feeling the same way, but she had a fever, and Taylor had a fever too, but anyway, Casey had a fever and she just got sicker by the minute as we watched her. But Casey's that way. Because of some other medical condition she has, things hit her really hard. Well, anyway, she went up to urgent care and she's just got a plain old cold, but it was settling in her chest. But she does have strep throat and a sinus infection. I tell you, Casey has a sinus infection like every 2 months. In fact, in January, her doctor sent her to an allergist, and they did all the kind of allergy tests. Her doctor thought maybe, and she was allergic to something that made her sinuses be irritated all the time. So she started taking allergy shots in January, but maybe she's not taking them long enough to see any improvement. I don't know. But anyway, I had taken some pictures of some things and sent my sister, and she said I need to do a video on that, so I'm going to. I live in the Texas Panhandle, and up here we're considered the high plains. It's dry, hot and dry. We don't get much moisture at all any time of the year. Our air is just hot and dry. And my hands will get so chapped, they just break open. They feel like alligator skin. I have to put lotion on all the time, but it's just because the air is so dry. And I usually keep a humidifier going to add some moisture to the air. And in the living room where I sit, or I take it in the bedroom at night. And my humidifier died. Oh, I'm so sorry. I'm sorry, I didn't sleep well last night. My humidifier was like, well, you can't even see my other hand. It was like 2 feet tall, with a big, a tank that you fill with water and turn it on and it makes steam. That thing is about 2 feet tall and 1.5 feet wide, I guess. I don't know. So when it died, I knew I just had to replace it because we get colds all the time. We just need a humidifier. So I found one on Amazon. Mine died in November. I threw it away when I moved to this apartment in November. And I haven't had one for November, December, January, because before I spend money on anything, if I can, I look at different places, compare prices, read all the reviews, really try to determine before I spend any money if this is what I need and if this will work for me and if it's a good one. So that's what I've been doing on humidifiers. And they're kind of pricey. They run from, this one was $26. That's the cheapest I've seen, up to, there are some up to $89. And these are just the little kind that you set on a tabletop. They're not like a whole house humidifier or anything. It's just like a one-room thing. Anyway, I've been researching them. And then this one came up on Amazon for $26, probably $26.99. I don't remember. And had 4.5 stars. And so I thought, well, at least that's under $30. And so I ordered it, and it came. Well, I don't know if you have dogs, but uh, dogs' teeth can be a problem if they um, don't chew on bones and things and kind of keep them clean. And to have them cleaned at the vet is hundreds of dollars. uh, I think Casey, has to have Andy's teeth cleaned pretty soon. And she had them cleaned probably 2 years ago, and they just get awful. But anyway, she had priced it last week. Hey, God. Hi, I'm doing a video. Can I call you right back? Okay, bye. Anyway, she had priced it the other day, and she was pricing different vets, trying to find one that was cheaper, and it was going to be over $300 to have Andy's teeth cleaned. And uh, the last dog I had that I had its teeth cleaned was Max. He was also a white schnauzer, and that's been probably 10 years ago, and it was 200. But he acted like a brand new dog after having his teeth cleaned. But anyway, because I can't afford $600 to have my two dogs' teeth cleaned every year or two or three, I keep them in chew toys. They figure that's cheaper than, $300 teeth cleaning. I do not buy rawhides. Rawhides are horrible for dogs. They get that in their system and they can't digest them. I do not give my dogs rawhides. I buy chew toys for them. And I don't get them from Dollar Tree or real cheapy ones because they will just eat it in the day, So I get hefty ones and they last a long time. And the dogs like to chew on them. And that's supposed to help keep their teeth cleaned. Well, anyway, I ordered some chew toys with my humidifier. Casey had been talking about getting Andy's teeth cleaned, and that made me think, I better get some more chew toys. Well, they came, and they are perfect and wonderful, but it was a total surprise to their size. My humidifier that died, I can't think. I don't know if I told you. I had a humidifier that died in November, and I've been researching all this time. Well, that humidifier was about 2 feet tall and about 1.5 feet wide. Just a unit with a big tank that you fill with water and you set it on an end table or something. It was about 2 feet tall. And so I didn't even look at the dimensions on this one. It looked like they all look. When it came, it's the tiniest little thing. But I've had it for a week and we've used it. And it does the job. It does just as well as the great big one. And it runs 14 hours on a little tank of water, and it didn't hold all that much. But anyway, I was so shocked when I took that out of the box. Taylor was here, my granddaughter, and she was helping me unpack stuff, and she put the unit, the white unit part, and she could fit it all on her hand, and she said, "Grandma, this is palm size." I'm going to stick a picture in right here. In this picture, I think it looks bigger than it actually is. It's a tiny little thing, but it works great. But I was just expecting a great big thing. Casey had picked up the mailbox up at the office because the mail lady, if it won't fit in our little mailboxes we have up there, she leaves it at the office and you have to go get it. So Casey had picked it up and she brought this box in, and I said, "Well, that's supposed to be my humidifier, but it couldn't fit in that box." And sure enough, it could. I'm going to stick a picture in here. Just a second. Then the chew toys I ordered for the dogs. Molly weighs probably 10 pounds, 12 pounds, maybe. And Toby is bigger. He may weigh 20 pounds. I'm just guessing, but they're not big dogs. Well, I ordered these chew toys, and And when they came, they're like Great Dane size. They're huge, big things. Molly and Toby's noses will go in here, go up to their eyeballs. Um, every one I ordered, I got 4, I think, and they're just huge. But they chew on them and drag them around. They're okay. I'm going to stick a picture in here of Molly next to one. Uh, anyway, I don't even know what I've told you. Casey went to urgent care. She's got strep throat, sinus infection, and just a cold. And today, I knew I was getting a cold and my throat hurts awful. And I don't know how you catch strep throat. I'm always telling the kids and Casey, don't drink after each other. Don't share anything like that. Because I assume that's how you spread strep throat. I don't know. Casey didn't know how she got it. I'll have to research that and see how you catch strep throat. But I was determined not to get it. I've been washing on my hands, spraying Lysol on surfaces that anything Casey would have touched, like a doorknob or the refrigerator door. I've sprayed down real good. I was just determined I was not going to get sick because I don't have time. I have other things I want to do. But today I know I've got a cold, sore throat. But anyway, I wanted to make this video and show you my little humidifier in the great big dog toys. How are you doing? I hope you're well. I hope everybody out there's well. Some of my subs have had COVID. Some have family members with COVID. I sure hope everybody has a light case. I just really do. I made an appointment with my family doctor. It's going to be a Zoom call, and I've never done Zoom before. My psychiatrist called today. We just do that over the phone, which is kind of difficult for me because I don't hear on a phone very well. But when I called for my doctor's appointment, they suggested I could come in, or they suggested we could do a Zoom conference. So I'm going to get my son to come over and help me set up Zoom. I've never done Zoom, so we'll figure that out. Anyway, talked to the psychiatrist today. Next Tuesday, I have an appointment with an audiologist. I had called an audiologist to ask if they could calibrate. If somebody gave me hearing aids, could they calibrate it to what I need? Or do you have to buy them from them? And he said he'd be happy to calibrate them, but he said, what kind of insurance do you have? And I told him, well, I just have Medicare. And then I just in January started a policy that's a Medicare Advantage policy with Humana. And he said, well, they'll buy you hearing aids. Humana will. And you'd have a brand new pair instead of older ones. And so Tuesday afternoon, I'm going to go have a hearing test and find out if I could get new hearing aids for free, really, because I have no money to put towards hearing aids. Hearing aids are horribly expensive. If I had that much money, I'd buy a used car. But anyway, Tuesday, I'm going to have my hearing tested. Next Thursday, I'm going to have the Zoom appointment with my doctor. And I really like that I don't have to leave home. I'm really going to be grateful for that. And I'm grateful that I could talk to the psychiatrist today instead of have to go in, because I don't want to be around germs and people. Oh, that's what I was going to tell you. Casey had come down the morning she first woke up and was sick. She had come down to my new subs. Casey's my daughter. She's a grown-up. She lives in the same apartment complex. She lives right up the stairs from me. And we are both single, and to save money, we buy groceries together and cook meals together so that there's no waste for either one of us. It works out really well that way for us. And she's checks on me and she's here a lot. Well, anyway, Casey had come down the morning that she realized she was sick to bring me her dog so I could babysit him, Andy the Beagle, while she went up to urgent care. And she was here probably 30 minutes before she left. And she was coughing all over the place. And it didn't dawn on either one of us to tell her to put a mask on while she is in my apartment. I think that's why I got the cold, because she was coughing all over the place. And it dawned on me, duh, she should have had a mask on. So I told her, next time you come down, please wear your mask. And I wasn't wearing one either because I'm inside my apartment. But I'm sure that's how I caught the cold. But anyway, I have no idea where this is going. I just feel loopy. So I'm going to go. I hope you guys are doing fine. What are you doing? What's going on in your world? Some of you have a lot of snow. I'm glad you have it. And snow is beautiful if you're watching it on a screen that somebody else has got. I'll make another video real soon. I appreciate you guys. Love your comments. Bye.